Alright, part 3 here, going to the VHS tapes of my cartoon collection. So let's get it crack-a-lackin'. Alright, so the first thing that we have here is the Powerpuff Girls. Well, what do you know? It's the Powerpuff Girls Dream Scheme from 2000. Features a pretty hearty helping of Powerpuff perfection. There we go. A pretty hearty helping of Powerpuff Perfection. There we go. Okay, so you got all of those episodes, and then it says that you get a Courage the Cowardly Dog bonus cartoon, which was another Cartoon Network original at that time. But that's a lie. You don't get that. You actually get the pilot episode for another little known, it's not really known, but it's a very good cartoon. It's Sheep in the Big City, which was a Cartoon Network cartoon in 2000. That is a really sophisticated, I think it was actually a little too sophisticated for its time. But guys, if you understand the humor and if you understand the goal of the episode, you would think it's hilarious. And I do enjoy Sheep in the Big City. And I also enjoy the Powerpuff Girls. So you got some great episodes on this tape. It's really hard to find these tapes. I actually found this at a thrift store that I went to, I think like 4 or 5 years ago. And it was hard to even stumble across this. So, you know, these Powerpuff Girls tapes, they can be hard to stumble across. But obviously you can easily get them online on eBay. But to come across them in a thrift store is very, very rare. So I'm glad I was able to pick that one up. Now, this is another Looney Tunes tape. This was released prior to the release of Space Jam. I know a lot of guys, or at least a lot of people, think they were released, I don't know, after Space Jam. But yeah, this was released a little bit prior. Ooh, tearing myself out. This was released a little bit prior to the release of Space Jam, so that's why they called it the Stars of Space Jam. But this is Bugs Bunny. It features a couple of Bugs Bunny theatrical shorts. Most of these on here are decent. I don't think they really highlight Bugs Bunny as who he was meant to be, but they're decent shorts. They're good in their own right, and so I do enjoy them. I also enjoy the video art, the VHS art here. I like the picture of Lola Bunny and Bugs. And they just designed this tape very, very well. I like the colors that they use and everything. So this is the Flintstones, the first episodes. Features the first couple of episodes of the Flintstones. Now, you may be saying something to yourself right now. Well, if you watch part 2 at least, don't you have the Flintstones first season? And the answer is yes. Yes, I do. So having this tape is pretty much pointless, isn't it, Bryson? Yes, it is. But I don't care. I'm going to keep it anyway. Because, you know, this, I believe, was the first or second attempt to release the Flintstones on video. The original series. So, you know, to have this on video is kind of a gem. It's kind of a very, very rare gem. I can't even remember where I got this. Oh, I think I picked it up at a thrift store. Again, but this is a very, very rare tape. And so to have this in my collection is, you know, pretty awesome. Especially considering it's from the Hanna-Barbera Superstars and Hanna-Barbera Home Video collection. That is kind of a rare collection. You know, Hanna-Barbera did release some tapes under its own banner. But again, they're very hard to find. You can't find too many of them. So that's why I'm definitely keeping that. This is a Cartoon Network tape. Oh, what do you know? Cartoon Network again. This is a Cartoon Network tape, but it's actually a re-release. The program itself is a re-release. So this is not the original 1996 Cartoon Network video release. Warner Brothers took this and re-released it in 1999. So the original Cartoon Network video artifacts aren't really there. But this is Scooby-Doo's Halloween Hassle at Dracula's Castle. It features an 80s Scooby-Doo episode, which is decent. And it features a 70s Scooby-Doo episode, which is great. It also features one of my favorite What a Cartoon shorts from Cartoon Network. Oh, it features Winsome Witch, and that was a Hanna-Barbera short from the 60s. That was a pretty good episode they put on here. And they feature the world premiere tune, or What a Cartoon, Blues Gang. That is one of my favorite What a Cartoon shorts, guys. So I am so happy they put it on here. And the Scooby-Doo episodes are pretty good themselves. The one from the 80s was like, meh. The one from the 70s is a bit better. Alright, here we go for all you Nicktoons fans. This is Rugrats, Dr. Tommy Pickles. I actually have a couple of Rugrats tapes that we're going to go through. So this is Dr. Tommy Pickles. I think my favorite episode on this one is the last one, Grandpa's Bad Bug. I just enjoy that one so much. Nickelodeon was known for putting the best episodes of these cartoons for last on their tapes. Next Rugrats tape is Angelica Knows Best. All of these, by the way, were released in 1998. So the one I just showed you, this one was released in 98. Again, my favorite episode on here is the word of the day, where Angelica knows a word that her mother says, and then she wants to say that word everywhere. Classic. Rugrats Mommy Mania, again released in 1998, features the 2-part Mother's Day episode. And I think, again, like I said before, they saved the best episodes for last. So my favorite episode is Mommy's Little Assets. That one, that one I think came from season 1 or season 2. But I enjoy that where Angelica's mom I think takes Tommy and Angelica. I haven't seen it in a while, but I think Angelica's mom takes both of them to her job, and then the babies cause havoc everywhere. This one is not from 1998. This is from 96. This is actually a Paramount re-release of Rugrats, but this is Rugrats, A Baby's Gotta Do What a Baby's Gotta Do. Pretty good tape. Now, all of these episodes I actually enjoy on here. Monsters in the Garage, Touchdown Tommy. That's one of the most obvious Rugrats episodes you could ever see is Touchdown Tommy. That's a really good episode. Most of these came from Season 1 or Season 2, Let There Be Light, and The Inside Story. And it also features 2 classic Inside Out Boy shorts. Guys, those of you who remember Inside Out Boy from the 90s, from those little shorts Nickelodeon played in the 90s, you know what that is. And if you don't, I'm not going to spoil it for you. I'm going to encourage you to look it up. They're pretty unique and interesting shorts. Inside Out Boy, he's inside you too. But anyway, it's the next tape I have is Hey Arnold's Urban Adventures. Like I said, not a big Nicktoons fan, but when I was, I did enjoy Hey Arnold. I also enjoyed Jimmy Neutron. Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius, the movie is over there. That's not really a part of the cartoon collection, but it's a really good movie. And I enjoyed Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius, but I don't have those tapes yet. But again, there's a lot of pretty good episodes. Downtown as Fruits. A lot of these episodes come from Season 1. Cold Jerk. As far as these episodes, I think they're all pretty decent. I don't think I have a favorite. They're all pretty decent episodes. This is Animaniacs. You Will Buy This Video, starring Pinky and the Brain. So these are pretty much a collection of Pinky and the Brain shorts from the Animaniacs series from 1994. This is a very, very rare tape. It's very hard to find this tape now. It's actually out of print. So again, guys, I'm not giving it away. It's a really good tape featuring a lot of really good Pinky and the Brain shorts. What more can I say? Many of you guys may or may not remember this one, but this is Bobby's World. This was a show created by Canadian comedian, Howie Mandel in the back there. And I think this was volume 2. So this features 2 Bobby's World episodes. Bobby's World, as you may or may not know, aired on Fox Kids along with Animaniacs back in the day. So this features 2 of my favorite episodes. There's Howie Mandel right there, how he used to look, how handsome he used to look with his full set of hair. But this features the Wonder Days, Bobby's Big Move, and one of my all-time favorite Bobby's World episodes, Bobby's Big Broadcast, where Bobby goes into all these different cartoons. So that's one of my favorite episodes on this. Again, this tape was hard to find. I can't believe I found it, but boy oh boy, I'm not getting rid of it. The next three and the last three tapes are Ren and Stimpy tapes. Again, Nickelodeon fans rejoice. I do have Ren and Stimpy in my collection. I'm surprised I never got rid of it yet. But, hey, you know, every now and then, when I'm feeling real stupid and I want to experience some idiots, I put in Ren and Stimpy. Point blank. So, this features a whole bunch of episodes from the first season, including the Ask Dr. Stupid segments. I think like the first two episodes of Ren and Stimpy are on here. Stimpy's Big Day and the Big Shoe, or Big Show or something. I think those are like the first two episodes. But this tape was an original Nickelodeon tape released in 1993, as well as this second one that I have here, The Stinkiest Stories. I forgot what the third tape was. They released 3 of these tapes. I forgot what the third one was. I can't remember right now. The Stupidest Stories, The Stinkiest Stories, and then there was Volume 1. I can't really remember. So this is The Stinkiest Stories. Wow. And when they mean stinky, I mean they mean stinky. Goodness gracious. But they're hilariously funny episodes. And then this is the third Ren and Stimpy tape I have. This is Ren and Stimpy in Disguise. Released in 1994. It features a very dumb music video, Ren's Pecs, as well as Ren and Stimpy in a whole bunch of disguises. As fire dogs, as mice, and as monkeys. Pretty good. It's a pretty good tape. So there you have it. I put some of my tapes back, but that was my whole cartoon collection. Thanks for watching.